What's going on, Gemini? Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ty, and I'm super happy to have you. Hopefully you'll take a look around, like what you see, and hit the subscribe button. If you're returning again, thank you so much for joining me. I'm truly grateful, and I appreciate all of the love and the support. Hopefully you've already hit the subscribe button. Gemini, if you don't know how this works, it is a general reading. Everything will not resonate. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, okay? Don't try to make the shoe fit if it doesn't fit. The roles are interchangeable. Place yourself in the role that you see fit. If the shoe fits, wear it. Okay, cross watchers, the same goes for you. A cross watcher is someone who is not necessarily the sign that they are watching, but they are watching the sign to get info about somebody else. That's not always the case. I mean, this could be, you know, your moon, your rising sign, something like that, but that's not what a cross watcher is. Cross watchers are usually watching to get info about someone else. So, yeah, that being said, let's get into it. Spirit, what messages do you have for Gemini in love? Let's look into the current energy. What is the current energy right now for Gemini in love? How is Gemini feeling? What is the current energy around Gemini regarding love? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Thank you. The Chariot. Okay. Okay, well, seeing the Chariot, you know, I feel like it's been a bumpy road for you in love. I get this sense that some of my Geminis may be trying to figure out whether or not to like you're at a crossroads, right? Because this is the Chariot, and the Chariot is a positive card, but the Chariot has had a bumpy road, right? The Chariot hasn't been successful. It hasn't been easy. That success didn't come easy for the Chariot, okay? And the Chariot has had to really find that inner strength and that willpower, take control, right? In order to be successful, okay, in this situation, right? Because we're referring to love. But I can't help to notice that this is a point where this person is trying to figure out whether to go that way or this way. So I do feel like that might be you. What tell me more about the Chariot here for Gemini in love in the current energy. How's Gemini feeling? Why is the Chariot here like this for Gemini? Why is the Chariot here like this? Thank you. Yeah, okay, so the Four of Swords in the reverse. So, you know, again, with the Four of Swords, this tells me that, you know, Gemini, things haven't been easy for you in love, right? You've been hurt a lot. Even if you've been in the situation that you've been in for a long time, you definitely have had your share of heartbreak. But, you know, I feel like some of you have been trying to make a decision about something or a certain relationship, and you kind of just took a pause. You decided to step away, take a break to heal yourself from whatever it is that you had to overcome. And at this point, now you're at the point where it's time to take some sort of action. Yeah, the star is at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like in the recent past, you may have encountered something that really forced you to you know, like pull away from the situation in terms of focusing more on yourself, because the Four of Swords is about healing after a heartbreak, right? You get the Three of Swords, that's the heartbreak, the devastation, you know, and then the Four of Swords, it's time to take a break. It's time to heal. It's time to nurture yourself. And then the Star card is at the bottom of the deck, right? So same thing here with the Star. This is about hope and healing. So I feel like, you know, you could have taken some time out to heal yourself, and try to figure out how do you want to proceed with the situation now. Which way do you want to go? Tell me more about this. What did Gemini have to heal from? Yeah, something became very heavy for you. You know, but you realized you were taking on more than you needed to take on, Gemini. You know, you have, or in the recent past, had a lot on your plate. You know, tell me more about this situation here, this burden, this, what did Gemini have to heal from? Tell me more. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, yeah. So this is about taking action, right? So you could have been dealing with somebody, you know, let's clarify that. Clarify that Knight of Swords there. Thank you. Okay, yeah. So I feel like you could be healing from a situation that just became very burdensome, because you know you may have been dealing with someone who was just acting very erratically, right? Like impulsively, right? Just making bad decisions. With the Devil here, there was somebody here who was addicted to something, right? This is some sort of addiction. Sometimes it's self-imposed bondage. So I feel like this could have been you taking the time away from everyone else, right? To kind of shut down. So being stuck in your own energy. But I don't necessarily feel that entirely, right? With the Knight of Swords here, I do feel like this is air energy. So I do feel like there was someone that you really had to get tough with. Like you had to say, you know what? No, wait a second, back up. I need time for myself because this is a lot. You know, it could have been that the person was either, you know, had a sex addiction, had a gambling addiction. And I feel like, yeah, with the Fool here, I feel like you took a break from this person or this situation to figure out what you want. And now I feel like you are considering, you know, taking a risk and betting on yourself, right? I feel like that's where you know, like that's the energy right now. It's like, okay, tell me about this Devil energy. What is this Devil energy here for Gemini in love? That is strong Capricorn energy. I have strong Cancer and strong Capricorn energy here. Clarify the Devil here in love for my Gemini. Thank you. Yeah, so we have the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like there was some sort of unexpected event right here. The Devil again, it's, yeah, page. Some sort of unexpected event may have occurred, right? With the Wheel of Fortune here, something that you didn't expect to find out, you found out. And it's like you looked at this person like, wow, I can't believe that you behaved that way. This is very immature. You could be dealing with someone who's younger than you, actually younger than you in age, or someone who just acts very immaturely. The Page of Swords, pages are, you know, young, and I feel like yeah, I feel like, you know, this person was immature. They could have been very immature in the way that they spoke to you, in the way that, you know, they reacted once this situation was exposed. And I feel like you really had to stand up for yourself, Gemini. The Three of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So, you know, I hate to say that the Three of Cups is celebration, but I don't know, when I see it with the Devil, it tells me there could have been, you know, some addictions to, you know, either, you know, sexual partners or just partying, a lot of partying. Somebody here could have been drinking a lot, hanging out a lot, right? Yeah, the Two of Cups did come out. So I do feel like there's a lot of love in this situation, and this person definitely makes you happy. But I feel like they find themselves apologizing a lot, right? I have the Knight of Cups here. I have the Page here. I just feel like, you know, and offering things, maybe making promises that they don't necessarily keep, okay? Tell me more here. Why is the Two of Cups here? Clarify that Two of Cups. Thank you. This flipped out. Somebody was keeping secrets, okay? The Queen of Wands, yeah, so there could have been somebody else in the picture, okay? Whenever I see that Queen of Wands with the Devil, there's definitely a side person or a side situation. You could also be dealing with somebody who gets a lot of attention, right? Because the King and the Queen of Wands are, you know, look at her. She looks like a queen. Well, she is a queen, but she, you know, she looks like royalty, right? She's on her dragon, on her high, I was gonna say high horse. So yeah, I feel like this person might be, you know, might be in the spotlight, and there are, you know, you feel like there's a lot that this person shows one face, right, in front of in front of the world, in front of others, but you know, it's not really what it appears to be. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here for Gemini in love? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here for Gemini in love? Yeah, so something came out, right? There were secrets, and then there weren't. There were secrets, and then, you know, with the High Priestess coming out in the reverse, there was some sort of event, something that, you know, was just negatively reflected this person, right? Things that you found out, secrets that you found out. I think that, you know, even with this person, you know, gambling with the relationship, gambling, you know, with their health, but also the High Priestess being here, you know, somebody's not listening to their intuition, right? So Gemini, there's a need for you to really pay attention to how you're feeling and the direction that divine is trying to put you in, right? To put you on. Because the Wheel of Fortune is also about divine timing, right? This is, you know, we got three. We have the Devil, the Wheel of Fortune, and the High Priestess all right here lined up, which tells me that these are major events in your life, right? They're out of your control. They're out of that person's control. We have a lot of major arcana here, right? We have the Devil, the Wheel of Fortune, the High Priestess, the Chariot, and the Moon. Okay, so yeah, this situation, you know, the things that have occurred in the recent past were not in your control. Somebody's not following their intuition. The Eight of Swords is here. You might feel like you're stuck, but you're not stuck. Okay, you're remaining where you are, and I want to speak directly to you, Gemini, and not your person, because I feel like this is your energy. You're only, you know, the Eight of Swords is not really stuck. You know, like this is not really tied, right? Her hands are looped in this ribbon, but they're not, you don't see an actual knot, right? You don't see, she can loosen this up. She's holding the ribbon. She can literally release the ribbon and loosen that up and then take that blindfold off, right? And get up. You're not stuck. So, and you know, the Devil can represent self-imposed bondage. So I feel like if this is a situation that you feel has become unhealthy for you, and it's become too much for you, and you're trying to figure out what to do, I feel like you're spending too much time in your head and you're not following your intuition enough. You need to get in your heart, right? In your heart, because you know the heart is the love is the highest frequency of all. It is how we communicate with divine source. All right, and so and I'm talking about love as it pertains to a vibration, right? I'm not just talking about the love for someone else, but the relationship between you and God, between you and divine, the relationship between you and your higher self, right? Knowing your higher self, using your discernment. It's almost like things are being shown to you, but you're choosing to close your eyes, right? You're choosing to turn your face. Why is the High Priestess here in the reverse? What's going on here? What came to light? Why is the High Priestess here in the reverse? The Five of Swords. Yeah. You know, the Five of Swords is a card of, you know, just deception, right? And inequality, you know, just not being fair, not playing fair. So somebody here is not playing fair, and fives are very challenging. Again, I said, you know, you're choosing to turn away. So I feel like this person is standing out to me, right? You're literally choosing to close your eyes to something, right? Yeah, because, you know, Five of Swords is somebody who just, you know, wants to win at all costs and just will do anything for something, right? Whether that be anything for money, sex, drugs. Okay, the Death card is at the bottom of the deck. You know, this situation could be coming to an end, or you could be considering ending this relationship. Excuse me 1 second while I take a sip of my seltzer water. Because the Ten of Swords, you know, says that it's heavy. You don't have to carry that. This person is choosing This person is choosing to carry these sticks, okay? A lot of times the 10 of Wands, the person has the wands on their back, okay? They are forced. It's kind of like it was put on them. It was put onto them, right? It was kind of like, yeah, right? It was imposed on them. That's the word I'm looking for. This person is choosing to carry it. Just like I said, the person in the Eight of Swords was choosing to remain stuck. So, you know, Spirit is saying, you're not stuck. You can unstuck yourself, right? The Chariot says you have what it takes to be successful, and the Chariot uses inner strength, willpower, okay? And this is something that the Chariot finds through divine, through the connection to Source, right? It's that, again, that inner voice, that, you know, that that root, you know, you may need to do some root chakra clearing, right? Because, you know, this is about having that confidence and that stability in yourself. Yeah, somebody's not following their intuition here, you know, because I feel like you know what to do, you're just not doing anything, okay? You're just not doing anything. All right, Spirit's telling me to... Do I use a different deck? No? Okay, no. I'm going to clear this out. How much time am I? 16. I'll shizzle. All right, we'll try to push it to... We'll try to push it to 20. I'm going to try not to go over 20. So I'm going to clean this up, and we're just going to check in on your person's energy real quick. Because for some reason, I'm being told to stay with this deck. I usually use different decks, but, you know, it depends on what I'm guided to do. Okay. Tell me about Gemini's person. What is going on with Gemini's person? What is going on with Gemini's person? Gemini love, Sun, Rising, Venus. Tell me about, how does Gemini's person, the person on Gemini's mind, view this connection? Okay, Two of Wands. I feel like they may be viewing this as, they know that you are, they know that you feel like your hands are tied. They also know that you could be trying to decide on, you know, how to move forward. I feel like they do. It's funny. I'm feeling other things here though. Hold on. I don't know. You know, I feel like your person, Gemini, is very focused. Usually when I look at the Two of Wands, you know, I would say, okay, they're looking at their world, the world as their oyster, right? They're looking at how to proceed, right? They're planning. But in this, the energy that I get from this specific card here is like this person really cares more about what the world thinks of them, right? What other people think about them, and just really, I feel like has lost, almost like is out of touch with your feelings. Because I feel like this is you here still, because this is your, unless you're dealing with an air sign as well, right? You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius yourself, right? But I do feel like if, for some of you, this is this person, you know, just being out of touch with you. But in other, for, you know, another thing that I'm getting is that this person feels stuck themselves. I do see the Justice card at the bottom of the deck, so this person might have legal issues, okay? Too many cards. Okay, why does Gemini's person feel stuck? How do they, yeah, okay. Lots of twos here, okay? Trying to make a decision. Maybe this person has a lot on their plate and they're trying to juggle, you know, their life. They're trying to juggle their finances, okay? Maybe money is a big thing to them, and they're trying to find, you know, that work-life balance, okay? All right, the Ace of Cups fell out and the Nine of Cups, okay? They're trying to figure out what they want, but there's definitely a lot of love here. You know, when I look at the Nine of Cups and then I have the Ace here, this is the Ten of Cups all together, right? You have the 1 and the 9, okay? So we've got a 10 of Cups here, which is, you know, lots of happiness and wish fulfillment, getting what you want. But I do feel like we don't actually have that 10 of cups. So this situation could have, you know, this relationship, or they know that this has the potential to go all the way, right? To be married and all of that. And there is a lot of love, but I do feel like there's a little bit of like just someone here that your person could be, you know, just a little bit selfish, right? Thinking about me, what do I want? What do I want? What do I want? The Knight of Pentacles here. The Knight of Pentacles makes a solid offer, right? It's a tangible offer. They are pragmatic and strategic, and they take their time, and they're very grounded, but it's taking a long time. So I feel like if you're waiting on something to change, and you're waiting on this person to give you more love, I feel like that's taken a long time, right? I feel like they offer you bits and pieces, but I'm not seeing them offering you, you know, what you want, which is love, right? Love is measured by time and presence, not presents, but their presence. And even though I see cups here, right, even though there is love within the relationship, I do feel like this person, you know, can be a little selfish with themselves and their love. Okay. Yeah, the Four of Swords. I don't know. It almost feels like this person really doesn't talk about, you know, what they're feeling, or it's almost like this person doesn't communicate the way that they should. They tend to drown things, you know, like, I'm just gonna go to sleep. I'm just gonna sleep this off, you know. Yeah. The Ten of Swords is in the reverse here, which means that, you know, somebody could be trying to delay a potential ending, right? Somebody doesn't want something to end. There goes that High Priestess again at the bottom of the deck in the reverse. I could have sworn I grabbed it and put it upright. I'm going to put it upright right now. But somebody's, again, not following their intuition, not using discernment. And somebody's secrets could have been exposed, okay? That's what I just got with that High Priestess. Oh my God, we're at 22. Okay, one more for Libra's person. How does Libra's person feel about I'm sorry, not Libra, Gemini. You might be dealing with a Libra though. Yeah, so the Death came out in the reverse. Okay, Ten of Swords with Death. Somebody is trying to hold on to something that they may feel has come to an end, or they may feel could potentially come to an end. But somebody doesn't want to accept either being single or letting someone else go. The Nine of Pentacles is, you know, someone single, right? But someone happily single in their abundance, okay? So this person, the way this person views this situation is that they do want to heal it, and they don't want it to end, okay? But you know, what is the advice? What is the advice here for Gemini? Look, you can't make this up, right? Here's the High Priestess crossing again. Okay, you know, Gemini, the advice is to follow your intuition and what brings you the most happiness, right? Pay attention to how you feel. Surround yourself with people who love you, because I feel like you tend to isolate yourself, okay? Think about yourself. Think about what it is that you want. Think about what is fair to you, again with Justice at the bottom of the deck, okay? The Justice card is Libra energy, and I kept saying Libra, so Libra might be very significant to you. You may have, or you may just have a lot of Libra in your chart, but you could be dealing with a Libra. You could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. Yeah, so this is about you using your discernment, right? You know what you know, even if you don't know how, okay? What is the likely outcome of this situation? What is the likely outcome of this situation for Gemini in love? Strength, okay. So you have what it takes, you know, to deal with this situation. And you know, the storm is, I definitely feel like you're coming out of a storm, right? Because this storm is behind her now, right here. And so I feel like the storm is behind you now, right? But now this is really thinking about, you know, what you want, right? And just, you know, yeah, the moon card here. Yeah, so really being honest with yourself about your feelings, and being honest with others about your feelings, not letting pride get in your way. You know, don't hold on to something from a place of ego, right? Don't hold on to something just because it's mine and is mine and is mine, right? Because that might not be healthy for you, okay? The 10 of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. So, you know, with the likely outcome here, I feel like this, tell me more about the likely outcome. One more for the likely outcome for Gemini. One more for the likely outcome. Yeah, okay, so the Hierophant, you can heal this situation, all right? There's hope here. The Hierophant is strong Taurus energy. I got Leo here, Cancer. You know, but it is gonna take, you know, maybe you guys need to seek advice. Maybe you, Gemini, need to seek the advice of a mentor, a father, or even a religious figure, someone who you confide in. Okay, justice again. Something is not fair here. Okay, something is not fair. The likely outcome is that karma is going to step in and the universe is going to balance out the scale, or karma is going to balance out the scales. Okay, yeah, the 6 of Cups here. This is nostalgia. There's going to be some sort of tower, so something is going to be revealed. Okay, and you know, look, hey, we reap what we sow, right? Ultimately, Gemini, you know, follow your intuition, use your discernment, stand your ground, and make sure that you're making decisions that resonate with you, right? That resonate with your soul, that resonate with your spirit, and that you are not betraying yourself, right? This is about morals, ethics, and values, right? Having the same, don't conform, right? You're not like everybody else, okay? And the Hierophant is about conformity, right? You know, you don't, if you feel like you've outgrown a situation, and spirit is guiding you in a different direction, you know, then follow that, you know, because divine spirit is never going to guide you in the wrong direction. Okay, Gemini, sending you lots of love. Truly appreciate you. Hopefully you've already subscribed to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if it resonated and how, or just give me a thumbs up. It does help my channel. I love you guys. Peace, love, and light.